You can hear that? That is the Australian national anthem. G'day Australians and non-Australians. Today is not a special event in Australia or anything like that. It is in fact a Sunday. Last day of the weekend for Australians, and that is a real disappointment for most people, but for me it's just like any other day. Anyway, I have to clear up a few things because I've been watching a lot of videos on YouTube, and I've noticed that people have some really weird misconceptions about Australia. For starters, number one, we don't say g'day. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but like, I have talked to my friends and people older than me, and I can tell you, like, the only people that actually say, "G'day, mate, how's it going?" are like old men. And like, that sounds creepy. Old men say, "Hey, g'day." But like, really, I'm not joking. Like, old men are the only people that I have ever heard say g'day. Like, women just don't say it because it sounds common, and you know, it's not like you can say it in a cheery mood, like when you see someone you know and you're like, "G'day." We don't do that. It's like, "Hi, how are you?" You know, like, we would revert to ciao or, you know, aloha before we would actually say g'day. I'm just saying, I had to get rid of this misconception people have. Another one is that we all eat Vegemite. Actually, most of us do, and I really love Vegemite, but some people in Australia don't like it. So, you know, what are they going to eat on their toast with their butter? The answer is Mighty Mite. Isn't that lame? It's just a copy of Vegemite. We actually have this for people who don't like Vegemite, and for people who are allergic to Vegemite. You can eat this. You probably shouldn't though, because it smells really awful. By the way, my mum is allergic to Vegemite, so that's why we have this. And if you're wondering, for like the vegans out there, we even have veggie spread, which is like Vegemite again. But again, it smells terrible. So yeah, I just got to get rid of a few misconceptions. Oh, and the other thing about saying g'day is that we don't use it until we go overseas. That's so weird. Like, as soon as we get off Australian shore, we're like, "G'day, mate, how's it going?" You know, and we start speaking like real ochre Australian that we never use, and it's crazy. Like, I noticed that I went to Malaysia and Japan with these other exchange girls from Australia, and we were talking normally, and then we hit Malaysia and we just start ranting in colloquialisms that we don't usually use. It was crazy. Another thing about Australians is that they're really laid back, and I would have to dispute that, because while a lot of Australians are really laid back, I think that perception mainly comes from men. Like, Australian women tend to stress a lot. Like, we care about our looks and about our weight and about, you know, everything else other women all around the world care about, and we really do stress a lot more than men. So there you go. Maybe that's just my misconception. Maybe I'm just being very sexist, and all the men in my family are just laid back, and all the women are really hard-working and go-getters. Who knows? Anyway, yeah, so I was just clearing up that we don't say g'day, and I don't want to disappoint you, but that is the fact. And, take you out, I'm going to wave this flag and play the national anthem for you. It's cool. And a climate peak. And I'm gonna go, it's too painful.